It's time to join the family at the People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We offer savings accounts, deposits, fixed deposits, loans, among other related services. You can even become a shareholder by purchasing a minimum of 50 shares at $5 per share. Membership is super easy and convenient. Just visit our newly opened credit union building on Upper Newgate Street, Monday to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. with proof of ID and address, along with $15 to cover registration and passbook. And you'll be set and on your way. For further information, call 462-8888 or 727-2285. People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Today, tomorrow, together.
My father died when I was just 5 years old. My mother came from Willikie's village. She had 5 young mouths to feed, and she toiled on her sewing machine to make ends meet. She was a strong woman who taught us right from wrong. And even though she struggled, the choices she made put us on the right path. And the mental stress that comes with it. The cost of living is out of control. And for too many of us, water is still not readily available. And our needed pension checks are not coming on time. While the elite few did well, the ABLP denied you the right to choose what you put in your body. Whilst we believe in vaccines, we don't believe it's the responsibility of government to control your bodies. We will bring an end to all the mandates. This election is about choice, and we believe that we are the right choice because we give you the choice.
you ready? Are you ready? Beautiful people, are you ready to get off your feet and release that blue energy? We'll move to the front of the class and throw your hands up in the air for The Right Rhythm. The Right Rhythm, a weekly musical experience featuring Antigua and Barbuda's top DJs. 2 hours of musical entertainment every Friday night from 8 p.m. on UPP, YouTube TV, and streamed live on all media platforms, as well as Progressive 107.3 FM. It's The Right Rhythm, brought to you by the United Progressive Party. The right choice.
Good night, my beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of The Right Rhythm with your beautiful host, Misty Blue and...
Sugar.
Yes.
We're here.
Welcome back to the program where you'll be entertained, informed, and educated about the main issues happening today in Antigua and Barbuda. Also, we'll be highlighting everything that United Progressive Party has done. And who's our special DJ for tonight?
We have in house none other than the famous DJ Tenny.
Tenny.
You know, Misty, every day this week I've been waking up hoping that it's Friday.
I know.
I just couldn't wait to be here again, you know.
I know, the excitement. So tonight, you'll be entertained. As I said, we have a special drink on the menu tonight, so stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, we're going to get the show on the road right now, so I hope you're ready. Put your dancing shoe on because you don't know we can turn it up loud and burn it up too. So
yes, as usual.
Make sure you have a fire extinguisher at hand, okay?
Yes. Stay tuned.
viewers. Tell us where you're located, where you're watching from, and we shout you out at this time. Let's check in. Let's go. I'm seeing Ton and Bang from Bowlands. That's my boy. You don't know, represent Southside every time. All right, I see you. Ralph, I see you. I know you're watching all the way from the ATL, man. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Samantha, I see you. Bowlands again. You don't know, represent every time. Where you from? Where you watching from? Let us know. Check in. Colette, I see you. All the way from Canada. Definitely. Always on the program. Tell us where you're from. Don Leaks, see you too. Longford, I see a Benjamin. JB Benjamin Longford. Villa. Deja Dyer Villa. Keep it coming. Let's go. Check in. I see checking all the way from Boston. All right, all the way from Boston. I see Buckley's, Arlene. I see All Saints. Keep it coming. I see Photo, Tiana. DJ Isaac, I see you. Bridget Street. Keep it coming. Hazel, I see you all the way from Bronx, New York. Welcome to our show, man. It's a privilege having you. Freetown, Joel, all the way on the east side. All right, so we're going to move into our next segment where we're going to be interviewing one of our entrepreneurs, and we want to know what's going on in the neck of the woods where that is concerned. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing that interview shortly. All right. So, with me right now, tonight we have the owner of Delicious Streets.
Delicious Streets.
My bad.
You know, so many persons, they ask, how did I come about with that name? So I'll introduce myself to you. I am Gillette Ralph. That's Gillette Bowen Ralph. And a few years ago when I started doing my business, I had a few names that I toiled around with. And one day I said, Gillette and Delicious, you put the two together, Delicious Streets. So that's how I came about with Delicious Streets.
That's a very unique name, I should say.
Yes.
So tell us, what was the driving force behind you getting into the culinary business?
How much time do I have tonight? Let's just say my grandmother was an excellent cook. Because for today, my barbecue sauce can't nearly touch my grandmother's own. Wow. But, you know, I love food. I grew up in a family where food was a priority and I enjoyed eating food. Why am I going to get blows for food when I can enjoy food?
That's right.
So I grew up with food, and everyone who knows my grandmother know that she represented food very well. And herein lies me, because I look like food. But during my teenage years, I started taking over meal preparation in my home because my grandma became unwell, and so that became my primary responsibility. And then, you know, being in church, they would ask you to donate this and donate that, so I tampered in this, tampered in that. And my father was a chef. We didn't live in the same home, so it's amazing that two of my father's children, we are cooks for today.
Amazing.
All right, so I would, you know, do a few things here, there. And it was a friend of mine who said, July, you know what? You can do this. We have been eating your food, the trial and error, If you hear the story about the first time I did fried dumpling, look, you could have stoned somebody's house with the fried dumpling for how hard it was. But you know, I developed a love for it, and I started going on YouTube and checking other websites, looking for recipes, and you know, then I just created my own brand, Delicious Treats. So I think officially we have been around for 5 years, but I have been cooking since in my teen years, so that's like well over 20 years.
That's a pretty amazing story. So it's basically self-taught, I mean, coupled with your grandmother, you know, teachings
Yes,
and all of that.
certainly.
So, I mean, in that, the industry is definitely about the customers, right? So what has the reaction been from the customers?
It has been amazing. I've had some bad experiences, but I've had some very, very good experiences with my clients. So much so, I have some who have been with me from day one. And because we are on social platforms and we advertise and my pictures are in rotation, we have new customers on board. So every week there's a new person who's reaching out to me. And the reviews, I mean, from bridal events, weddings, concerts. I did dessert station at DDF, the last one that they had in 2019 before the pandemic. And I've catered for other events, and the reviews have been very positive, very, very positive.
That's a good sound. I like the sound of that. And that's the best way to promote your business, actually, when your customers come and they sample your products and then tell, hey, you need to try this. You know,
Certainly.
That's the best form of marketing.
Yes.
So how do you see yourself taking your business to the next level?
All right. Delicious Treats started off with just doing pastries, you know, the patties, few drumettes and meatball, and then we started doing sweet treats, cupcakes and pies and cheesecakes and so forth. And now we're doing cakes. And I never liked doing cake because it just seemed like a lot of work. But now I've been doing much more cakes than even the pastries that I started off with. So that shows that my business has grown. Where do we see ourselves? And I say we because it's a team. I'm going to talk about the team. We see ourselves rebranding and expanding operations so that we could have a full-time bakery. Right now, I cater from home. Delicious has outgrown the size of my home kitchen, so I need place to go before I'm thrown out of my own home. But we do see ourselves expanding so that we can be like another Goddard Catering. You would remember Evanston Catering back in the day. Everybody used to get patty and meatball and so from Evanston. So we want to be like that in the very near future.
Right. So, listen, I wish you had some treats here that, you know, I can sample.
Next week, we're coming back next week.
So tell the public how or where they can get some of your treats.
All right, we cater by orders only, so you wouldn't find us at a set location every day with treats. You can contact us. Our direct number is 729-0870. You can find us on Instagram, Delicious Treats, and also on Facebook, Delicious Treats. So once you communicate with us, we will respond to you. The general information we ask you to provide will be the date of your event, your treat selection, quantity, and then we would ask for additional details to provide a quotation.
Okay, perfect. If you can just tell the public your number one more time.
All right, Delicious Treats, we are 729-0870. And again, you can find us on Instagram and on Facebook, Delicious Treats, or you can send us an email, delicious treats@gmail.com.
I'll definitely be looking you up. I want to sample these products. And final question, what's the most rewarding feeling you've experienced as an entrepreneur?
Rewarding. There are so many experiences that I can talk about. You know, the largest order I have filled today was servicing 650 snack boxes for an event a few years ago. And trust me, I worked for 36 hours non-stop before the other helpers came by. Yes, 36 hours non-stop to get everything done. But it's a good feeling when you get a message, a phone call, Gillette, y'all, this is slap weight. It's a good feeling because you know that it's not just presentation, but taste is also on point. An experience I had, and this is way before I considered catering. I had traveled to France many years ago and I turned fungi. Yes, I turned a wicked ball of fungi. We don't offer it for delicious, but I turned a mean ball of fungi. And to me, it was just a good feeling knowing that I could represent Antigua Barbuda.
You did that in France.
And in France, yes. So it's just a good feeling when a bride will call and say, look, my wedding cake was on point, moist. When children, you prepare their treats for their parties, and the parents call and say, all the other children, they enjoy the treats. It's just having the reviews from the customers is what is pushing me for today.
Lovely. We want to thank you for being on set tonight. Thank you for being a part of our
Thank you for having me.
It's a privilege and a pleasure, and I mean, I'll definitely come and check you out so that I can sample some of your products.
Certainly.
So I can be one of those customers that spread the word.
Yes.
So to our audience, we're going to burn some fire now. DJ Tenny is going to light it up. So get the fire extinguisher on hand, because I have a bun down in here tonight, alright? See you in the next segment.
Says our destiny. Says our destiny. Says our destiny. She says our destiny. Get next to me. They say that I want flex with me. Rest with me. Let's test it. So me, you are the best of me. The girl I want like a gypsy. One more shot and she get tipsy. She have the itsy. The real itsy. Settle down and be ready. You just say you are trying to be crazy. The way you want, you want to me. We have a party for the sun, girl. Take off your rock, me want to see you now you're done. But suppose, make me use my dad snap one. Now we give everything that we can do with them. And leave a general ring round in one of our lands. I'm ready. Cause I saw this summer dance. So they tell them, say them ready for the summer marathon. So me
DJ Tenny.
so me ask you, if you're ready for the summer, let's go. Shout it out and let me know. Girl, everywhere you go. You know see, girl, when I roll down, someone in a place come and I don't want to put me hand on the Bible, me straight to your honor. Believe me, I got over God. International girl is a woman and me hard in a bed, so I sleep and go. Me no watch my friends, so I can't be like that. Come and straight by your bed, go. And the girl them so love me, and the girl them so love me, and the girl so love me, and can't go round me, them a try to go round me, and the girl so love, and the girl them so love me, and the girl them so love me, and the girl so love me, and can't go round me, them a try.
We'll be right back to the right rhythm after these messages.
Go school, I'm a hard skill. I'm a hard worker, but there's just not enough jobs out there. The economy is so bad that I'm ashamed to say that we're in the year 2022 and water hardly one near the pipe. Now them can't tell how we, in order to get a job, I must take the job. I understand the vaccine is a good thing and all that, but I just hate the fact that it's mandated. It's my body, it's my choice. I shouldn't be denied a job, education or benefits because the choices I make for my body. For me, this time, personally, the UPP is the right choice because they are the party of choice.
Vote them out, we come and vote them out. We come and vote them out, we come and vote them out. We gonna vote them out, we come and vote them out. We come and vote them out, we come and vote them out. We come and vote them out, we come and vote them out. We come and vote them out, we come and vote them out.
We have made it abundantly clear that no one, absolutely no one in our country will be vaccinated if they do not wish to be. We uphold that right and respect it.
You hear lie? That is lie. Lie? You hear lie?
For the right rhythm, brought to you by the United Progressive Party. The right choice. The right choice.
Welcome back. We're here with our awesome mixologist, Kavir.
Yeah, it's that time.
Hi,
time.
Kavir.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Good evening.
So, before we get into the drink for tonight, can you tell us about the company you're attached to?
So, my company is called, no, the company I'm part of, sorry, my apologies. The company I'm part of is called Unique Professional Service. All right. Hospitality industry.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Okay, so our aim is to deliver nothing other than exquisite service, okay? And we also do educate. So if you're not, versed on the background of the tourism industry, whether it be bartender, waiter, butler, we will educate you, get you up the par, get you on the speed, get you out there, So don't sit around and say no job out there.
Yes.
You know what? We're there to get you going, okay? And we're looking for like-minded individuals who are passionate, drive, ready to get it going. Okay?
Yes.
All right, let it be a butler, a waiter, a chef, a housekeeper, a cashier, a security. We're here to get you going.
Okay, that's great. You see, that's great. We need more young people to push young people to become better, and I love that movement. That movement. So let's move into the drink for tonight. I'm excited because last week that drink
set the mood right.
And DJ Quest, shout out to you, boy. Good job.
Definitely.
So this drink.
As long as everybody know me, they know I bring the passion, okay? And tonight, I've got a little bit of rum. Okay.
I see Jamaica white rum on there.
All right.
Wow.
We're going. You know, we don't want to kill the blue too much.
No,
so that's why I'm not using the English arbor, okay?
Okay.
So to starters, we're going to use a little bit of rum. Okay. And this drink is called Blue Sunrise.
Blue Sunrise?
Yes.
Blue Sunrise. All right.
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right. A little bit of blue curacao.
Blue curacao.
Oh, yes and yes. Oh, yes and yes. Okay. All right. And now to top it off, we're going to add a bit of orange juice.
Orange juice.
So
okay.
I see the colors are looking a bit blue and yellow. So.
Is that intentional? I think it is. I think it is, you know.
But to give it some lovely looking. Alright. Add a bit of orange for the garnish.
Okay, so tell me what's in this again before I try it.
So it's white rum.
Thank you.
Okay. And blue curacao, orange juice, and we're using the orange for garnish.
Okay.
Alright, we're calling it Blue
Sunrise. Okay.
Sorry, sunrise. My apologies.
That's okay.
Enjoy.
Mr. Blue, what do you think?
It's the rum. It's the rum for me. It's the rum for me.
Flavor is awesome, man.
Yes.
Off the train.
Kavir. Kavir.
You're going good.
Every week. Every week.
Yeah, you keep surprising us, man.
I aim to believe.
Lovely, lovely. So while we sip on our Blue Sunrise, DJ Tenny will be blazing some more fire. Alright?
Yes.
So get your dancing shoe on, move the couch out the way, where we have to move, because a dancing time.
Yes, let's move into some old school with who are none other than DJ Tenny. Let's go.
Me start the day with a flask cranberry with ice in a glass. That the light can't find me, me laugh. So me wanna lick that for me and me one boss. Take me jump that me endorse. After the flask, then we move to the quartz. Tell the bartender the bill restart. Coconut to rub me on, wash off me on.
What's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My drink is in my cup. In my cup is in my cup. My cup. From a table, my drink kinda got me unstable. I'ma need a driver because I'm unable. Thank God I left my keys with table. I'm feeling like what's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My drink is in my cup. In my cup is in my cup. My cup. My cup. My cup. What's in my cup stays in my cup.
Y'all have been texted them want flex including. Zero rider, two rex, make y'all press vex Antoinette. Tell me that she want a neck. She rate me so much about the 5 don't text. Yo, them want to roll it man, them not hear a walk. Y'all from me area and y'all from Montpellier. Skin get a fire when them see me on the telly. Y'all a can't feel like they want to see it fire. Flip my finger, girl on the road with me. So them on the stroll with me. Girl from all over the world in all the West Indies. Yeah. Say them fall in love with me. And flip my finger, girl on the road with me. So them on the stroll with me. Girl from all over the world in all the West Indies.
But a sexy black girl in a Kingston City with a small waist but two front. Walk knock me but me not too picky. She request the rest me walk with her. She don't want no man to bite it all. And the stamina ramming and not 2 minutes quickie. So me tell her me ready no partial or pity. But don't get attached, just a one time thing. Me wife and me yard so me don't want no icky. Love girl in a skirt and nitty and bitty. Cut off sleeve blouse, she show this. Rise up me heel, me no carry ticky ticky. She look for me pan front and city. Why have her a moan and grown under. She quite talking at boring girl. Give me a mix up, I don't see why you can't do that. All if I go why you can't do that. Tick tock, 5 and time you can't do that. And if I feel the waistline you can. I want to make that hot. You can do that. Balance and neck lock. You can do that. Split and all get flat. You can do that. For the men's and boring girl. I'm gonna do that. Now you know boring girl. You know boring girl. You know boring girl. Boring girl. She can't break up. You a rocky broker. You know fi turn it that way. You a rocky broker. You know fi bring out your foot. Then you a rocky broker. You know fi play with me body with the cocoa butter. You know fi sit down. You a rocky broker. Girl wine fi the dan. You a rocky broker. Your body right fi the dan. You a rocky broker. Fluffy eyes, slim tummy tucker. You a rocky broker. When I see the girl them bubble, fill up with the girl them a bubble, put up your hand. You play song, the girl about blank. Over the girl them time, play song, the girl white. Big selector up there, you know rookie. Catch the baseline, watch the girl them a should be. Hey, when the girl them a dip it and a drop it, you a funny man. If you not happy, follow me then. Y'all a say something in Africa road. Ready to let what you talking about? Road me live, me no want to know. We are live and I'm live, and it's on to go. Bubble gala bubble, bubble gala bubble, bubble gala bubble, bubble dem a bubble, bubble gala bubble, bubble gala bubble, bubble gala bubble. Come wine till you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. If you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. Tell me know you got the glue, know you got the glue, know you got the glue. Come broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back, girl. Who you are ramp with? On no game. Anytime you're ready, girl. Come in here. The place gets wet like in a rain. And I make you feel high like on a plane. She say I saw the love, the act. Baseline sweet and I touch this back. Dancing, she love do that. Girl, touch the track. Wine till you broke off your back. Broke off your back. Broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. If you broke off your back, broke off your back. Broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. Girl, you know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Know you got the glue. Come broke off your back, broke off your back. You want to see she a ice and wine, ice and wine. Wine up your body for me one more time. Ice and wine, girl. Your skin smooth and your look so refined. Ice and wine, ice and wine. Love you to your waistline. You know sour like a lime. DJ Girl, you are the one, hold me baby. Girl, you are the one. Your body hot, so you want a sturdy man. Back it up for the down the journey long. Your body righty, your body righty. Oh, you're righty. You love it, me love it. You want my wifey. Set it up now. Come, girl. Take your time with the body, darling. Not on 6:30 because you're back in on them. Sit down with this, sit down with this, sit down with this. Sit down with this, sit down with this, sit down with this. Your body good and me want to touch you. Your body good and that's why me love you. Sit down with this, sit down with this, sit down with this. Don't want no girl sit down when you sit down, you get lazy. Stand up and bend over that thing. Well, amaze me. Stand up, bend over, stand up, bend over. Girl, stand up, bend over, stand up, bend over. You don't want no girl sit down when you sit down, you get lazy. Stand up and bend over that thing. Well, amaze me. Stand up, bend over, stand up, bend over. Girl, stand up, bend over, stand up. Alright then, touch your ankle, give me a little sample. Touch your ankle, give me a little sample. Touch your ankle, give me a little sample. This time on the club, dirty girl, girl. Touch your ankle, give me a little sample. Touch your ankle, give me a little sample. I born as a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for the girl to bully. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully, girl I wind up with the bully. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully, man a bedroom bully. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for the girl. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for a man, mommy. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for a man, mommy. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for a man, mommy. I that it was a bedroom bully. Bedroom bully for a man, mommy. Then daddy bully shabba ranking, mommy. Then shabba mommy have a bully baby. And the bully baby can I bet it was me. We are bedroom bully with a over bully. Flexible waistline and have the wide ring. Bedroom bully with a over bully. Now the girly you protect your body. Now two type of man will love the coaching. And the bedroom bully and Tom Dooley. Yes, two type of man will love the coaching. And the bedroom bully and Tom Dooley. No consciously. As a part in the law of God Almighty. I go in around and eat it. Me believe me. Want somebody me back. It a tickle me belly. It a scratch me foot a pain me. And me head it a hurt me. Tell it girl them. Then you put it can't see the low. Any man out of the baby. We have to let that go and show clear they come to sun. All of mercy. Girls every day. Canada and the USA. Girls every day. Crown Shabba, King Ashley, them DJ. Never chill a load of y'all down a walk. Come up and need a custom office of the hill. Clear them off. Chill a load of y'all down a walk. Come up and need a custom office of the hill. Clear them off. Woman, me mind is my soul and heart. Party y'all and 50 sweetheart. Antoinette at the beat of me heart. Go tell the women and no stupid cause me never chill a load of y'all down a walk. Come up and need a custom office of the hill. Clear them off. Chill a load of y'all down a walk. Come up and need a custom office of the hill. Clear them off. Freestyle. Canada and the West. Girl, them take. We say girl. Subconscious, bury up the love say girl. The girl them a talk about me. Right now me name Stinker Road, but me name not call up on no wrong thing, and me name not call up on no bad thing. The girl them a talk about me. Reputation Stinker Road, but me name not call up on no wrong thing, and me name not.
Yo, me get girl easy, them easy. Then follow me like Twitter. Then follow me like Jesus.
I with the girl them a mad over. The big fat Benz and not Toyota. Police woman say pull over. She use her hand search me all over. Me think I better like a test to see if you sober. I wanna better like a test but she closer. I wanna know. My rich woman come closer.
Me wanna get a person me as no way. Like how my real love get a shake. Better if you give me a break. I have to say. Cause a boy like me not mad. We not mad over no girl. Cause a boy like we not mad. We not mad over no girl. Coulda pretty like Dolly and spend enough money, no. We not mad over no girl. Coulda cute like Polly and we not box bunny, no. We not mad over no girl. Pretty rock, inna me zone from my energy up. So I can make the case inna me energy cup. Couple girls and couple taps to make the energy buck. So we no wanna run to make the energy buck. Ready me up, but from my girl give me start to get me ready for cut. Cause when I get on there, I know how much the energy work. When some of y'all up on the line, I said them ready for cut. You can break my confidence. All these lies is just pretend. You don't bring me cause that's just confidence. If you want to leave, then jump 6 cars. You must raise the guns. Let's just buy it. We're out here. Tell them my sister in the dicks. Them I never style, them I know the dicks. SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick. Yeah, watch it. 6 bars, I am in a break. Light up in place like a fire rocket. Anyway, they 6 them there, we have it. They don't let me. Ooh la la la. Everybody, give me money. Give me money next time. Ooh la 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 la. Hey, it's love. She said she swear to God. The pill just a process how she need my body. Yeah, and I feel the same way inside. She said, not face cause she not innocent. Cause we're not different, cause we're different. I cup up, feel me girl and feel the they keep us so high just like the clouds there. She said me full of flow just like the cable there. Filipina come in and my money me spend. My heart man I feed them like a leather bed. My fingers are freeze, call me the weatherman. I do it with these and now I'm back again. The style them I lead, frighten the them. I know I can't believe I told y'all in my road for a reason. My style and name chaser. Don't be too little features.
Bad girl, big bumper, pretty cute face, have it that. Ride it. Bubble up now. Push it in hard up in your ear rock world boss was on no. Girl, open up your front so. Girl, get the trophy.
Girl, west from a jazz, me a bust her feet. Say she a bad. Easy. We are the wave like Hawaii. Girl, I give it no warning. No in my face, me no can't kiss. Girl, still a yes sir. She make depression disappear in seconds. Land not be a tenant, she a way she clever. She know for shake it pleasant. She better. Intellectual baskets, I examine the way girl. Your reflection, the mirror say right, no better. Every girl, pretty boy girl, she a knocky. Sometimes she could work for the money. I know she look like a Barbie. Shot the flying to your fire, cause she a do it all. She a do it all. Cause I'm with the underbag. Excellence, yeah, homeboys. Money now, let's get it. Yeah, with a ring, load up with those. Dark, the mother, you lunch up another beast. Markets with a crown and a set of plate. Big food, jack, dog, make us celebrate. Costa Rica, Espanol, client. Top, chopper, chop, choppy line, dialing. Cash up, that I instant wiring. Some mic and a sing like violin. Hey, baby, if you couldn't wiring. Big spenders, the knock of their head mad. Pop Molly, speed, so pop tag. Again, no matter which side my drop from. Pop rubber band the dog, get the transaction. Let's bang the day I will deal with action. Took the white people crime with deal with London. Star then you wanna win your champion. Dog them a day you launch up another beer. Mark X with a crown and a set plate. Big cover jack, don't make you celebrate.
My mouth, it can't slip. My face, it's a lot. You see me, now boy ride it. You wanna leave my name, girl, I speak. Come on, the clear and rough. Bad man, that never go low. Tell them I talk to like this, you a show. Gonna tell you a story, just whisper, you know. I was a night, me a sneaky fade. Hey, Rufus, don't rush me. Keisha, the man well want it. She promised, me ever need it. Guess what? SpongeBob thing. Rates to be good thing. Check up your Pikachu thing. Hey, girl, don't play, make your ball and sing. Guess what? You see me mouth, it can't slip. You see me face, you see me, no boy ride it. Everybody know this. Who make us small man watch this. But me not watch this, who me just watch this. I did brand new dance, me a teach it. If you a girl, just smile and show you them ball. Kiddie them know all the thing go. Brand new dance, it's simple. Tear it dirt, show them the thing now. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Everybody get your bunks, watch ya. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Everybody get your bunks, watch ya. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Everybody get your bunks, hey. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Everybody get your bunks, watch ya. Mama dirt, Papa dirt, brother dirt, sister dirt, uncle dirt, granny dirt. One big family of dirt. Man, show that for your friend. Girl, show that for your friend. Cool ravers are far away. Did not be you dancing. Man, show that for your friend. Girl, show that for your friend. Watch your words to a speak and attack with your bad man. Man, show that for your friend. In a mid-chain, bling, bling. Bad mind is a sin. You need to be a demon. Dancers, flip good than another. If you fight that, me picking out your feather. Don't bad mind, brother, when him a go up the ladder. Money man up, he go get the cheddar. If you like that, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, fully back to hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there. Jenna bombs, ravers, Jenna bombs, do the dancer, Jenna bombs. Me a Japan, huh? Well, in a mind boy head there. Vex to me the dancing world say. Me no want no respect from none of them there. The party a shot dog, how you did there? Over the tickers when you run the she in a sharp up shots a put in a phone way. Want me a look from the object there. Dog, if you want look some girl, if you want live with a friend, if you want smoke some trace, no see you walk on Zara kiss trees. Couple rubber band, couple stop then. Couple rubber band, couple stop then. Up inna the street, we a drop there.
On a don't grind me. First thing on a bowl like me.
Down the don't grind me. Yes,
said, he said, when I don't grind me, first thing on a bowl like me full of the clip full of crocodile teeth. Everything gets in bun up white. Head tap, tap. Say your bad, run up and see. We be inside corner ride.
It's the right rhythm. It's the right rhythm. It's the right rhythm. Music to make you move, groove, and bounce. Hands in the air for the right rhythm. Brought to you by the United Progressive Party. The right choice. The right choice.
I just feel like people not understand me. I don't want to even give me a chance. Go to school, my hard skill. I'm a hard worker, but there's just not enough jobs out there. The economy is so bad that I'm ashamed to say that we're in the year 2022 and water hardly one near the pipe. Now them can't tell how we, in order to get a job, I must take the job. I understand the vaccine is a good thing and all that, but I just hate the fact that it's mandated. It's my body, it's my choice. I shouldn't be denied a job, education, or benefits because the choices I make for my body. For me, this time, personally, the UPP is the right choice because they are the party of choice.
We have made it abundantly clear that no one, absolutely no one in our country will be vaccinated if they do not wish to be. We uphold that right and respect it.
You hear lie? That is lie. Lie? You hear lie?
We come and vote them out. 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 We gonna vote them out. We come and 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 vote them out.
It's time to join the family at the People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We offer savings accounts, deposits, fixed deposits, loans, among other related services. You can even become a shareholder by purchasing a minimum of 50 shares at $5 per share. Membership is super easy and convenient. Just visit our newly opened credit union building on Upper Newgate Street, Monday to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. with proof of ID and address, along with $15 to cover registration and passbook. And you'll be set and on your way. For further information, call 462-8888 or 727-2285. People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Today, tomorrow, together.
It's the right rhythm. It's the right rhythm. It's the right rhythm. Music to make you move, groove, and bounce. Hands in the air for the right rhythm. Brought to you by the United Progressive Party. The right choice. The right choice.
Welcome back to The Right Rhythm with Misty Blue and
Sugi.
Yes, welcome back. So before we jump into our next segment, I think it's very important for us to send our prayers out to the individuals who lost their homes to the fire last night.
Oh, definitely. Prayers go up to them. It's not easy losing everything, having to start from scratch again.
Work hard and it just disappear in a matter of seconds, minutes.
Yeah.
I know how hard that must be. So we're going to take 10 seconds just to send out some love and some prayers to the individuals.
And we want to also mention that we have an outreach program that we're putting together to assist the families that lost everything in the fire. And just tell us some more about that, who who they can call, what numbers they can call, and
Yes,
stuff like that.
you can do this through Alistair Thomas and the UPP Secretariat. You can call them at 462-1818, 462-1818 to make donations. Remember, we're one people, so we have to look out for each other, okay?
And
So-
anything is welcome, you know, once it's a donation that can help the cause. Doesn't matter how small it is, feel free to reach out and touch base with the individuals that are in charge of that.
Yes, we send our love and prayers to you guys. Okay, so let's move straight into our shout outs tonight. So I'm going to shout out Miss Tiny Garland Brown from Seaton's. You know, that's where I'm from, Seaton's and Granvilles. That's my people's up there. So good night to you.
Yeah.
Also shouting out Casey Kirby, Giselle Isaac, Ralph Gordon, also known as Moon from Atlanta. Go ahead.
I'm seeing, you know, when I see Boland's people, I get excited, you know. I'm seeing Gavin Williams, I'm seeing Leon Edwards, Boland's people, I'm seeing a Gary and Nicholson. It's my good friend. Shout out to y'all. Ralph, I see you again, man. Just keep it going. Lawrence Cage Lawrence, all the way in, well, he lives all over, either New York, Atlanta. I don't even know where he's at this point, but shout out to you.
Okay, I'm also going to shout out the party leader, Harold Lovell, Jamal Pringle, and Alex Brown, the representative for St. Philip's North, my constituency, you know, hailing up my people. And lastly, Jermaine Edwards from New York City. Good night to all of you who are locked in. Also, please remember to share the live. We need everybody on here tonight and next week and the week after. So please share the live with your friends, your family, your co-workers, everybody.
Yes, please do. Share it and let's get it out. Let's get it more viral.
Yes. Okay, so we're moving to our next segment. This segment is called At That I'm Mad Them. This is probably my favorite segment, you know, because we get to talk about the achievements of the United Progressive Party. And
right.
We highlight about 5 or 6 every night. And tonight we have some nice ones lined up for you. So this is time for you to be educated. So the first one we're going to look at tonight is the school uniform grant.
Oh yeah, and the UPP introduced that, and in fact at inception it was 5 uniform per school year.
Oh yes,
per child.
I remember that.
And that used to help a lot because not everybody can afford to, you know, be buying uniforms all the time.
Not even to buy 2 uniforms, so 5 uniforms. 5. Yes, that was enough for a household, for the children. Okay, so the second one is the PDV Carib, Antigua and Barbuda PDV Carib program.
So under this program, what the UPP did was they made $100 voucher available that would go towards the utilities and also towards shopping, right? Not only that, but the UPP teamed up with Cuba for eye care program where people can get their eyes checked out for free. Some were actually flown to Cuba and back free of cost.
Yes. UPP, man, I love them, see?
Government in the sunshine.
I'm telling you, people with the right movement. Anyway, the next one is the GATE program. The GATE program.
Right, so this program was about computer access, right? There were a few mobile computer buses that would, I've seen them on communities, like on the sport complex in Bowling. I've seen them a few times.
Even at the schools.
Definitely. And not only that, but there were computer access centers set up in various centers across the island.
Yes.
And mostly in the primary, secondary schools. Free Wi-Fi also was available.
Yes, that's true.
Across St. John's, for example, Yorks, Grace Farm, others. Free of cost.
Yes,
you just log in.
Too. Yes.
Good to go.
Good to go. That was a really good initiative. I was around. I was going to school them times when they started that initiative, and I remember how much that helped some of my schoolmates, even myself, because we didn't really have access to much at that time because it was like all in Piers and Countryside, Piers, Glanville, Seatons. Didn't really have much up there, and the fact that came up there that time when everybody was in school, well, my friends and I were in school, that really did help us. That program did help us a lot. So shout out to the UPP for that
Definitely.
one. The next one is increase in pension payments.
Yeah, the UPP took that payment, way up. People could actually afford to live and live comfortable as a result of the increase in the pension payments.
Yes, and the last one for tonight, sadly, well, not sadly, just be prepared for the next ones, but the last one for tonight is the school meals program.
Yo, I used to enjoy this. I remember I was working at village school at the time. I mean, even teachers would benefit. Just imagine you're paying, I think it was $10 per week, and you're getting a hot meal. I mean, for the teachers, for the students, it was $5.
Yes.
But for us as teachers, it was $10. You know the money I used to save not having to buy lunch, just $2 per day for a hot meal. Substantial too, and I'm big, I eat plenty, but it was enough.
Oh my, gone to the size, oh my goodness. Okay, yes, but you see, people like to say UPP is not present, but they keep forgetting what they've done before, and they have so much more to offer.
That's why we're here to remind them, and I got mad them.
Now I got mad them,
all
hat
them
up their
programs
head.
and everything that we've brought on stream, you know.
Yes.
Every week we're going to be ringing it in the ears. Remember how we do this?
Yes.
How we do them.
Every week.
Every week.
So the 6 for tonight, that was just for tonight. Next week there'll be more. Okay.
More. So there's a lot more.
Yes, a lot more. So it's time for another commercial break.
That's right.
But guess what? Y'all have DJ Tenny. And he's going to take us into some nice up-tempo calypso, old school soca, old school flames, all of that niceness.
Old school.
Niceness. Yes.
That's right.
So stay tuned. DJ Tenny on deck.
Burn it up.
Ready now, say that I'm at them. Ready now, ball win off the key, him around the country, and him fit and ready. Antigua people, Barbuda people, yeah what? Anything where we say that I'm at them. Say that I'm at them. Ready, say that I'm at them. Ready now. Ball win off the key, him around the country, and him fit and ready. UPP and the move, we na election groove, and we know we na lose. We control the ground, in the country and town, we big all around, we calm and we cool, but we are nobody's fool. And we play by the rule, this UPP government are the best in the Antigua and Barbuda history. And I want to listen to some of our achievement them now. Here we are. National School Meals Program, School Uniforms Program, Computer in schools.
DJ Tenny.
You're in the mix.
permission to do what the hell he please. We can just turn our heads away. We must stand up and make him pay. And all those who surround him, trying to protect him, they are just as guilty and must suffer the penalty. We can't let them walk away, and the truth we told, let God forgive. But their heads go roll. The fire coming after. Don't you see them smoking? Don't worry, let them go ahead and prosper. Because this smoke, it will not last forever. Man is blowing in the wind, and when it blows away, watch it, fire.
When will we learn to live together? When will we learn to love each other? When will we learn to trust our brother? When will we live one for another? Lord, let us search and us search, but us can't find the love, true happiness, a peace in life. Sometimes I feel like I want to scream and scream and scream and scream.
Good night, people. We have a special guest in the house tonight. We have none other than the party leader himself, the man with the plan, the right choice, Mr. Harold Lovell. Mr. Harold Lovell, come join your people here, sir. Right, welcome.
Well, good night. It's fantastic. So I was watching on UPP TV, so I said, well, I really have to come. And you guys are looking great on set, I have to tell you that. And I'm even enjoying my, what you call it, the blue sunrise. Yeah, it's great, but can't drink too much, you know, because...
Why you can't drink too much?
It has a bit of a kick to it.
But that's the point. It's Friday night.
Yeah, but you know, you have to be careful.
Really? Hey, there you have it, people. Mr. Harold Lovell, the man with the plan.
I just want to encourage everyone to continue to watch The Right Rhythm. This is where the action is on a Friday night. You got it.
He said it, so guess what? You have to do it. All right.
moi. Un soleil chaud, ça la
DJ Tenny.
la musique la commencé, à nous aller chanter. La musique la commencé, à nous aller sauter. Musique la tout, tout le monde danser. Musique la tout, tout le monde sauter.
lovely. You're invited on set. Take a little trip with the crew. Blaze it up, Tenny. Right back after these words, these commercials. Right back.
It's time to join the family at the People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We offer savings accounts, deposits, fixed deposits, loans, among other related services. You can even become a shareholder by purchasing a minimum of 50 shares at $5 per share. Membership is super easy and convenient. Just visit our newly opened credit union building on Upper Newgate Street, Monday to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. with proof of ID and address, along with $15 to cover registration and passbook. And you'll be set and on your way. For further information, call 462-8888 or 727-2285. People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Today, tomorrow, together.
Welcome back. You're here with none other than Misty Blue herself. And I'll be shouting out two people before we get into our next segment. I'm shouting out Dwayne George from Bowlands and Miss Pearl Quinn Williams herself, the representative for St. John's Rural North. Good night to you, ma'am. So, you're here with Misty Blue herself for the Entrepreneur Vibes, where we will be interviewing young entrepreneurs and giving them the spotlight to talk about their business. So tonight here with us we have Mr. Carroll Knight. Introduce yourself for the people.
Oh yes, I am Carroll Knight. I am the founder of this famous drink here we call The Potion.
Nice. The potion for what?
The Potion. You wanna let me give a little synopsis of how I come up with the name. Back in the day, we used to sell the drink at Junkin' Skunk as a replacement for Punchy Cuba.
Okay.
And then we just decided we wanted to give it a name. So we said, let me just call it The Potion. But then after Junkin' Skunk, I decided, I need to get into, marketing it myself. But the architecture behind it at first is my mother. And her name is Dell. So I say, let me put a twist and get her involved in it. So that's why it is The Potion, okay. Dell Potion.
Oh, shout out to Mommy, The Potion. Okay, so what inspired you to use this drink as a stepping stone to, establish your small business?
Okay, really and truly for me is my enthusiasm in terms of supporting local businesses. you know, throughout the pandemic, especially in the early stage of the pandemic, I started, after, you know, a lot of persons started losing their job, I realized there was an increase in person doing small business, cooking, and, you know, just being creative just to make a few little dollars because they were home. So I decided, you know, I start to support locals. So every weekend what I did was, every weekend I went to a different, you know, small business and support and encourage others to patronize the local business.
Okay,
and then from that now I said, you know what? My mother used to do this drink at Skunk. Why not, you know, get into the, you know, the local market and start, you know, promoting my own business.
Okay, that's great, because you see, we need more young people that will push other young people. I'm glad that was a starting point for you at that moment. Okay, so what has the reception been like since you started, and where do you see your business going in the next few years?
Okay, the first part, the reception has been overwhelmed. You know, on Facebook, you know, a lot of people reach out to me when I started. You know, I got that great energy at the start. Why I see the business? Right now I'm in the stage of finalizing the branding of the business, getting my logo and so on bottles. And then once that is complete, I'm hoping to see my, you know, my product in every, you know, supermarket around the country. And then further on, once, you know, I can invest into production, you know, get mass production and start looking at getting my product regionally.
Oh, that's great. So tell us how accessible you are. Tell us how people can access you, contact you if they want to try out this product.
Okay, they can contact me. I have my Facebook page running, dpotion268, or they can contact me at 725-9900.
So repeat it again for the audience.
dpotion268 on Facebook, or my phone number 725-9900.
Okay, so I know there are a lot of young people tuned in tonight. Young people, young at heart, young entrepreneurs who once started out where you were at and trying to get in the position you're in right now. So I'm asking you to just offer a few words of encouragement to them, those who may be struggling, feel like they can't get past the first step, they can't get beyond that. So share some words of encouragement.
Let me start by saying business and entrepreneurship is not an easy walk through. That's the first stage. A lot of people will look at, individual in business and think it's an easy walk through. And many people may say, in business or in entrepreneurship, do what you love. But for me, sometimes I look at things in an art that kind of way where, for me, you have to find an opportunity. Because if everybody do what they love, then we will have maybe too much of one thing. So for me, is finding an opportunity, find a solution to a problem, and then once you find that solution to the problem, you look for an opportunity. And then once you start, then you start love what you're doing.
It's just all about starting. Once
it's
you
all
start.
about starting once you start. So it's just to find that opportunity, and then once you got that opportunity, you start to love what you're doing.
Yes.
Because for me, there are more than one way to be successful.
Ways.
So everybody will say, oh, once you want to start a business, find do something that you love. But sometimes something that you love might not be necessary at the time. So what you have to do is look for an opportunity. And once you find that opportunity and get in the market, then you start to love what you're doing.
Yes.
So that's the thing with entrepreneurship for me. So young people, one of the things too, even though I said there are many different ways to be successful, every entrepreneur or business person has one key factor, their passion. So at the end of the day, whether you love something or you do what you love or you love what you do, at the end result, the journey is your passion, because that is what's going to keep your business going forward.
Yes, I agree with that, because I have a phrase that I normally use. I rather not live a life of boredom unless it has passion. I'd rather be dead than live a life without passion.
So true. So you have to find that passion. And the struggling part with entrepreneurship is actually starting. When you start the business, you will eventually maybe has a good support at the start. You have a lot of people who will flock your business.
Yes, that's
and
true.
Then going down, once your business slow down now, you'll find customers start relax. And this is the problem with young entrepreneurs. If you're getting into entrepreneurship just for the money,
yes,
just for profit,
you won't get
this is
far.
where the problem gonna hit. Because once the business slow down, you're gonna get frustrated because you're looking for the money. But once you continue, keep that passion and that drive, you will see your business left from 10 customers today to 500 to 1 next week.
Yes, that's
and
true.
then 1,000 a week after.
Yes, I agree. Well, there you have it, Mr. Carroll Knight. I don't think I need to say anything else. He said it all. Just start, young people. There's nothing stopping you from starting. Once you start, even if it's a block, whatever it is, the dominoes will fall and you feel like everything is crashing down, don't stop. Continue pushing forward. That's what we're here. We're here to, empower our young people and encourage them. And this is the program for that. So, guess what? Next week, we're going to have more people here to encourage our young people with their businesses. And right now, guess what time it is? To move back to the DJ. So we're moving to the next segment where we're going to be having some high-intensity music, some high music with the right bounce. So, DJ Tenny, we're coming back at you.
Them now why we mash up St. John's. Them now why we burn down road. Them a beg we cool, just stay calm. Tell them we no follow rule, we gon' do it in your face. What a piece of powder, dash it anywhere. If you want to wink up in the face. Make a mess like this and make we run them off the place. Tell them get out of the way. Cause we up in your face. We do it in no shame. We up in your face. Up in your face. We coming with a brand new street and go. This one up in the thugs and the girl them. Tell them already. Me nah go tell them again, Lord. Watch me cool. We cool their face with a difference that's so wicked. Don't hear you can feel when you get kicks like this. I'm so wicked. You better listen. Like little children. Them now why we mash up St. John. Them now why on the road. Them a beg we cool, just stay calm. Tell them we no follow rule, we gon' do it in your face. What a piece of powder, dash it anywhere. If you want to wink up in the face. Make a mess like this and make we run them off the place. Tell them get out of the way. When young boys do
DJ Tenny.
DJ Tenny make you bend down for the. No, yo, pull up. DJ Tenny, pull up. That's this tune. This one down there, not not that day. Same time. DJ Tenny make you bend down for the. Go down for the. When you wind that Tenny like bumper causing fight, rolling day and night. Move that side to slide, move that left to right. You could see black or white. You are pop full of shit, but girl you taste like Sprite. When Tenny give you the, that make you say. When he think tasting so good, you looking at him and say, all my kids are from it. Everybody does do. When you touch it, they just can't mix it. My girl just my God, watch it bubble. That bumper is trouble. Then you looking fine. I wish that bumper was mine. Make it clap on the double. That might miss a rubble. Then you look so rude, your bumper have a fun attitude. Can't drop, don't stop. Make your bumper turn up. Turn around and around and around and around, just like the rims on the truck. Bend down, don't stop. Make your bumper turn up. Turn around and around and around and around, just like the ants on the drum. Hey girl, what's going on? Have the scent of your cologne. See you standing all alone. Hey girl, you wanna have some fun? Follow me to the VIP. Let me be your company. Let's chat and drink some bubbly. Let's take a little dance with me. Sally, come. Sally, and go down. She say her name. Sally, come. Sally, and go down. Hey.
When we start again, we're gonna start a wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the wave. 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 No, stop. Left your hand, right there. You don't smile. You don't breathe. You don't nothing at all. When we start again, we're gonna start to kick up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start to kick up. Start to kick up. Start to kick up. Start to kick up. Come on. Start to kick up. Start to kick up. Start to kick up. Start to kick up.
What's that crazy people jumping up in it?
Do something crazy. already. I never know it, but I saw it already. I saw it already. I saw it already. I never know it, but I saw it already. I saw it already. I saw it already. I never know it, but I saw it already.
I had some stress, so I take some shots. But the amount of things when it does the spot, I heard a voice talking in my head. He said, go to the vet, you can't go to your bed. So I said, who is talking and where you from? The voice tell me, my name is Mr. Rum. You hear the iron? That means it's start. Don't let no party style you. Mash it up flat. Tell me pick up something, anything. From tell me to grab something, anything. I just want to pick up something, anything. Watch out, I will grab something, anything. From tell me to run with it, run with it, run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. Run with it, run with it, run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. We now start, get ready day, set up on start, meet we on the way, we lining up, ready to charge ahead, forward is not enough, for you to jump up, travel the ground now, we headed to downtown, get all of the railings, so much woman are trailing, follow the big song, get ready to mash down, all in the stadium, the whole of the kingdom, come down, time to show me your ways, time to get out of line, you're born and ready for pace, come on right in the roadway, all in front of the gateway, all in front of the people, business way, this is the kingdom, wine and feel it up, wine and feel it up, feel it up, wine and feel it up, wine and feel it up, every beat and edge,
see you. I drilled the rum last night and I'm falling love now. I'm thanking God for waking me up. I'm waking up. And if you have over there, if all the friends them over there, over there, if all the girls them over there, over there, if the job over there. When they come to my phone, I must night time. Tell you that we all over. Tell you man I'm crazy. How we not giving it?
Yeah, it's true, it's running hard. And you when I sing on the crowd, things starting to get quiet. You can see they happen there wrong. Unpredictable like you weather, but they dangerous and you win. Then the DJ they go and rhythm, and the whole place starts to say, and the shout it.
She just a boss, I don't have to say a word. She straight out of them mud flip-flops looking Gucci. Yeah, she know what struggle is, she raised above the board. I call her the bag, cause if she want a bag, hustle never fold, put some pressure on that. She going out with the moves, and she going out with a lot. I'm driving the boat, cause she never have. You're talking to her body things. No, I'm not body, let we do some bad things. Just give me something good. No, I'm not body, show them use her bad things. Rhythm time.
Everybody jump, cause these are the things that we like. We love this stupidness, big verse is stupidness, the art is stupidness, and all this stupidness. We love this stupidness, big verse is stupidness, the art is stupidess. We don't want pain, when we compare, we just rectangle. We must have anything. We don't want pain, when we compare, we just rectangle. We must have anything. Look, I'm on a defense, climbing over the ground. Look, another man there, drink
If you boom see
rum. Look, I got on the stage, I'm on a ship up the head. Look, another man shout. Oh God.
If you boom see real and you know it, clap your hands. If it real and you know it, clap your hands. If you boom see real and you know it and you really want to show it. If it real and you know it, clap your hands. Just make it bang, bounce it bang, twerk it bang, work it. Just make it bang, bounce it bang, twerk it bang, work it. Imagine you whining on a thick gal in the man and then sponging she be rider. All the time you touch she had the real meat in the back and then she bump on made in China. Why you got it to back? Show them the real boom boom my darling. Pop up the real boom boom my guy. Got it to back. Turn up the real boom boom my darling.
You're the winding up, you're not taking up, don't she back it up, you're not stick it up. You're the winding up, you're not taking up, don't she back it up, you're not stick it up.
Don't call me the butcher drum. Don't need me, don't need me, don't need me. Now that total have them over. Ay, ay, ay. I go take advantage of the thing when I hold ya. Cause woman, to be honest, if I don't release a body, aye. Woman, to be honest, if I don't release a body, in the time I'm gone. Don't need me, don't need me, don't need me, don't need me. Stop at a papa man, papa man, jealousy. Since you love the job so much.
Bend and shake your thing, easy current. Hold on, shake it, bend and press it. Bend and do one drop, watch it on fire like she hot, on fire like she hot. Watch it, look the quarantine. Check your thing in the quarantine. I could pick in the quarantine. Now when you're back in the quarantine, roll a thing in the quarantine. Make it cut, stick, you won't spend in the quarantine. Hold on, no carnival and thing. The quarantine. On Facebook, she my knees, help me inside them my knees. Good look like COVID-19. You're my knee inside me. People commenting, next day you ready have tea. When you're back in the quarantine, roll a thing in the quarantine. Check your thing in the quarantine. I could pick in the quarantine. Now when you're back in the quarantine, roll a thing in the quarantine.
DJ Tenny.
You're in the mix.
Chop and block the street. So when you see me say the things I want to speak, the words them I win the Kevin seat. So what you want, officer? Do what you want. Jordan. When you see me, do what you want. Listen, come on, watch out. Do what you want. Every get a youth. Yeah. If you don't make money, then you don't make sense. Pounds and US, no pence. Spend a couple G's, my money tall like cheese. Rims them chrome on the Benz. I'm say, box of money, box of money. Julia, with the white socks of money. You see me not it all, you know me lots of money. You trail me, me chucks some money. Every get a youth, box of money, box of money. Yeah, every year, all me pay, me tax some money.
Still I count all money, and me no job, no new money yet. Hey, when you make a dollar, you fi spin it. You fi turn it around and spin it. Millions the inna the billy. No one bag of teeth when you see me. Soon fresh cash, 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 fresh cash. As me Friday gone, me Friday come back. Fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash. I we say fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash. As me Friday gone, me Friday come. Every hustler, when you make the money up, spin it. Time my luck every minute. Island luck every minute. Them gyal get every minute. Feel what? TMM means too much money. Them no one get a youth make so much money. Why did me feel watch them? Still have the white paper for me cash them. If your money dirty, you better go wash them. Money wanted me out and me catch them. Yeah, I made that blue light for me match them. Match them. Money never stop spend. Fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash. And we say fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash. As me Friday gone, as me Friday come back. Fresh cash, fresh cash, fresh cash.
blood. A ramp with my mother food. Spanish town. Carrying account. Bang a phone. Buckle on a phone. The thing can't too loud. But I'm a clock so fast I'm move out. On a school bus. The gang I move like when you. Yeah, I can't wish part of the union. Look more at the studio. I grade from a gun where the moon go. Them no say the east crime if it's true enough. I represent the east side.
The Federal Trade Commission says Jamaicans are still calling unsuspecting people in the U.S., claiming they've won millions. But of course, they're asking them to send a fee to release the winnings.
Brick pam brick, brick pam brick pam brick, brick pam brick.
We want to say a special shout out to our wonderful guests that were part of our program tonight. Juliette Bowen, Carol Knight, and the man himself, the leader, the boss, Mr. Harold Lovell.
Yes, and we also want to shout our viewers who are with us from 8 until the end of the show. We want a special shout out to you guys. This show would not be possible without you guys, so make sure you share it with your friends, your family, your co-workers. I've been stressing this all night. So make sure next week we see you plus plenty more people, okay? We want to say everyone who tuned in tonight, you know, we're going to be here next week. So until then, we'll see you on The Right Rhythm. See you guys next week.
DJ Tenny.
Intellectual people edition. The campfire full of knife Remington. Fully charge up. He got the killer man. Rock the gang from the gang. You run up with your bike. Tonight come in the most fighting at the middle of the night. You make the place get nice. You never know. See a little juvenile could have run in your yard and cause he punch it. Babylon, Panellian in the street and the main and the book. Jesus Christ. Now make him run, now make him out, now make him sleep. Even night more. Yeah, that's when nobody can find this. You must see sick. And I still like up in this. The clock it now miss. My finger move sick. Me get the nasty. Cover them sick. Yes me. Coming up, two of them up in this. My clock it now miss. My finger move sick.
Things get strange as I get bigger. Put a trust in a people, you're dead quicker. Yeah. Me and my dogs, I'm alone up on the location, so my enemies I get picture. If me run a program, I bet so the whole place call my friend killer. But if me get the chance, he touch me after him bust me head from my bed pillar. So, you know, go on it. We don't know when them have a turn for me. No for them, run party. Come round for the whites and the compare. No say me nah go on this for me. Not TV for mother and my son call me. Two we are kept it from we young party.
When you done what we back on the coast them. Then I go all up, we sing a race and stop them. Start the war, we can stop them. Hey, roll deep, put me down, roll deep. Full of I mean holy. Four corner, we go 1 or 2 or 3. When I loyalty, don't come round me. Roll deep, put me down, roll deep. R.I.P. to the real OGs. So when I visit the never gon' sleep. Till I roll deep, put me down, roll deep. Being no inevitable, no. Don't know we are human being, the whole are we vulnerable. And me can tell you pain in every language. Me can tell you pain in every language. Same old book, same old dirty boy, same old cook. From high school days, me know the place gon' shook. Everything changing, not the place, come look. One lip of money, one lip of book. All of my life, all of my days, don't put in that this, see the change me a look. One lip of food, go. When we cuss, I'ma break up and make up, ain't nobody no fed up like we. First as we wake up, you just love and make up, ain't nobody me not trust like she. Want the space for the take up, now my brain in a safe, so me have to tell you so I got my beat. Need stuff like me.
It's time to join the family at the People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We offer savings accounts, deposits, fixed deposits, loans, among other related services. You can even become a shareholder by purchasing a minimum of 50 shares at $5 per share. Membership is super easy and convenient. Just visit our newly opened credit union building on Upper Newgate Street, Monday to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. with proof of ID and address, along with $15 to cover registration and passbook. And you'll be set and on your way. For further information, call 462-8888 or 727-2285. People's Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Today, tomorrow, together.
We have made it abundantly clear that no one, absolutely no one in our country will be vaccinated if they do not wish to be. We uphold that right and respect it.
You hear lie? That is lie. Lie? You hear lie?
We come and vote them out. 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 We gonna vote them out. We come and 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 vote them out.
The United Progressive Party. The right choice.